as a beginner, when take off, when the surfing and when the takeoff, beginner surfers are struggling to take off and gliding. And surfing is a very dynamic and needs lots of energy. Let's think about the beginner surfers when they wait and try to take off. The takeoff is not easy. The takeoff is not easy when the staining and looking back to the waves coming and without paddling, they try to catch it. Even stand-up paddle for the surfing as well. Um, Mostly beginners don't try to um, the paddle at the moment of that just to be for the takeoff. Let's think about the relay when the runners. The relay is for example, 400-meter relay, the 400-meter relay with the four runners, four athletes. And then it's very dynamic and fast. When the first runner run fast, reach it to the next runner, next athlete, and then the next athlete, and when the first runners uh, coming closer to the runner, and then they started learning and to take a baton, and then for the relay. And it's similar with it. Without learning, and they pick and learning is quite losing learning speed. So, and the moment and the same, and when the first learners learning, and then the next learners learn, and first learners catch him together and go together. This moment is very important, just like a relay, and then the surfers should know about it. When the waves come, the wave just like lifting, but wave is in first runners. The surfers should be next runner, and then the next runner. Then paddling is moving to the uh, timing, and then but if the paddling the fast is matter, and then the two rate, and then the running is not and past it. So, and then properly in running, and it's just like paddling before taking off. I'll compare them to the surfing uh, the, with the relay. Then beginners don't know about, don't ignore. Beginners ignore the moment of the speed, and they just wait, and then not paddling, and then trying to catch wave. Then and the wave is just uh, push up and then go away. So the problem is the beginner should know about when they trying to take off. They need to paddling properly. By paddling, the paddling is like a relay and moving to timing, and then starting effective, and uh, mostly the point of takeoff and the speed is the same as the first runner. It means the same as the speed, the waves. So, and then compromising, and because when the takeoff, the wave speed much more faster than at the moment of the takeoff. the movement is the potential energy to the kinetic energy. The position will be got uh, kinet kinetic energy will be go um, speed. So and then the surfers can enjoy surfing on the waves by using the potential energy to the kinetic energy and then making speed and enjoy the surfing. Now I can get the contents here and then compare with the in English, my content of how to when surfers, beginner surfers surfing, they try to take off. It's just like relay as the second learner. When the first learner, just like waves come, and then the as a surfer, and then it's like second learner. So and then paddling, and then with the speed of wave, and then take off, and then it's like catching the baton from the first learner um, comparing to the surfing mm, with the beginner surfers and relay of the runners after leading it. Ready. So I can give me contention, surfing, take off, climbing like a relay race between you and the wave. Okay, it must be good content. Translate into Korean and Vietnamese above. Translate into Korean and Vietnamese video. Get the past content with AI for first project. Surfing, takeoff, and vital lace between you and the wave. When beginners first learn to take off, it often feels confusing and mistimed. But actually, the process is very similar to relay race, where one learner passes the baton to the next. In surfing, the first learner is the wave itself. The second learner is you and the surfer. The moment when you take the baton is when you start paddling at the right timing, catching the speed of the wave. The wave as the first learner when the waves start to rise and then move toward the shore, it's like a first runner speeding down the track, and the wave carries energy, potential energy, turning into motion. As the wave approaches you, it's getting ready to pass that energy to you. The surfers as the second runner. Now it's your turn. You are the second runner, still waiting for the button. The key moment is timing. You must start paddling before the wave reaches you, not after you after. And then many beginners make mistake waiting too long. They look back, see the wave, and then start paddling, but by then it's too late. The button has already passed, and the wave runs ahead without you. And perfect timing catching the button, just like in 400-meter relay. The second runner starts moving before the first runner arrives. They accelerate together for a few meters. matching speed, only then can the bottom be passed smoothly in surfing. This means to start paddling a few seconds before the wave leave your board and then build up your speed to match the wave speed. When the ball begins to glide naturally, that's your takeoff moment. Stand up quickly and ride the waves. If your time is late, you will miss the moment. If it's earlier, the wave will roll under you. And but when you match speed perfectly, it feels smooth, powerful, and natural, just like the bottom handle uh, in our lives. From potential to kinetic energy. At the moment to take off, something magical happening. The wave's potential energy transfer into your kinetic energy. You move with the ocean, not against it. That's why the takeoff timing is fused effortless, and the wave does most of the work for you. The lesson for beginners: when running to surf, don't wait until the wave hits you. And watch the swell, feel it rhythm, and start paddling with it. Think of it like receiving energy from the wave, not chasing it. Surfing is a lay with nature. The wave runs fast, and when it passes the bottom of energy, you take it and fly. Okay, so let's see.